friends, families, and students. Today, we celebrate the collective accomplishments of this class and honor the individuals who will mark this day as a momentous milestone in their journey. Class of 2020, today is your day. We begin our ceremony today by welcoming you with these warm words of introduction.
We love you, sisters!
Congratulations, class of 2020. You are awesome.
Amazing job. We love you.
We are so proud of you.
Could not be more proud. Congratulations, seniors.
Now, a few words from our school's principal.
Got any threes?
Nope, go fish.
27. 20 down. 21.
Got any fours?
Have a good day.
See you later.
Graduation! Graduation!
Welcome to the 2020 first ever Newton South Virtual Senior Celebration.
At this time, we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of both bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
As a part of our celebration, we hear from leaders in our city.
To the class of 2020, this is not the graduation ceremony we expected, but the unexpected and uncertainty seemed to find you. You and your classmates were born during the uncertainty of 9/11, and you are graduating amidst the uncertainty of a pandemic. Your script also has not followed the expected storyline. You had no group hugs after finals, no senior prom, no group photos with friends in caps and gowns. I think about that second Thursday in March when you left Newton South and Newton North, ironically the day before Friday the 13th. None of us knew that would be the last time you walked out of a classroom as a student in Newton. Indeed, that moment was unexpected and uncertain. But your class of 2020 is defined by so much more than your final day on campus and these final days as a 12th grader. Uncertainty finds you, but it does not define you. I've seen you rise up amidst chaotic times to find ways to come together for each other, to force the adults around you, including me, to be better, to write a new story. I've seen you use your voices to call for equality, for social justice, for schools safe from gun violence. I've witnessed you using the changing world of social media to marshal good works. I've heard your call for action to clean our environment so your children and grandchildren don't also face the uncertainty of climate change. As we celebrate your accomplishments and the imprints you have left on our city and on your friends and your teachers, and as you take this leap into an uncertain world, I know with certainty that your Newton communities will always be here for you. I know with certainty that you will not be defined exclusively by this moment in time. I know with certainty that you, the class of 2020, will lead the way into a new, better, more certain future. I'll be following your lead. We all will. Congratulations to this class of 2020.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, which includes my daughter Olivia. I am so proud of what you all have accomplished, and be assured that you have accomplished a great deal already. This is a time to be cherished, and though we've had to temper our celebrations, you will always remember the challenging circumstances as you made that leap from the Newton schools and into new pursuits, and how this challenge made you stronger. Difficult times strengthen us in ways we may not realize until we look back and we find that the accomplishments we are most proud of, we had to work hard for, and it comes with a great deal of satisfaction. This uncertain time will be just a short period of your life, but always remember how you weathered this storm so courageously. Build your resilience, forge ahead on your own path. Speak up and let people know where you stand. And above all, remember to be kind to yourself and to each other. Best wishes to all our seniors.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, including my daughter Meredith. Senior spring is not the one you were planning. Life can be frustrating, especially when there's so many things outside of your control. I'd like to commend the students who have gotten past this frustration and have risen to the challenge presented by this crisis. Those who've reached out to friends just to see if they were okay. Those who've commiserated with each other and mastered online learning. Those who've taken on new tasks to help their family and their community. Those who've shared fears that your next step, be it college or working or something else, might be on hold for now. And those who've made friends and family laugh. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us how important it is to care for one another. Have no doubt your future is bright, and regardless of where you go next, I have faith that you will be well prepared to meet the challenges ahead, given the amazing Newton teachers, your experiences, and most especially the compassion and maturity you've shown in the past 3 months. On behalf of the entire Newton City Council, thank you for the opportunity to celebrate your accomplishments. We wish you well.
On behalf of Newton School Committee, congratulations, class of 2020. I know it feels like your rite of passage came to a screeching halt, but you are seniors and this is your time to shine. Many of you have mourned the loss of connection with friends, teachers, the prom, senior prank day, and graduation. Just like you, I'm wondering what next year will look like. At the beginning of the pandemic, it felt great to sleep in before work, but now I value fresh air and just space time with family and friends. Be grateful for every moment that led you to this day, because it is possible you may go from Newton distant learning to Zoom University in the fall. So make the most of your time at home and find laughter in your situation. You will now enter a world that many of us could not have imagined. As leaders, innovators, creators, and activists, you are prepared to be global citizens who will change our world for the better. As you go forward, remember this moment. Be kind, show compassion, and love for others despite their differences. This is not a setback, but a setup for your comeback, as your dreams and goals are still before you. So take this opportunity to make your own memories. Acknowledge your fears, but guard your mind to remain optimistic about your future while staying connected to each other, your supporters, and your families. Class of 2020, you are resilient. Congratulations again from School Committee.
And now, a few words from our superintendent.
I want to begin by acknowledging what a challenging spring that this has been for the class of 2020. I certainly don't need to list all of the opportunities and activities that have been missed because you know them all too well. However, I do want to say that I am so deeply sorry for what you have experienced. Over the past 4 years, I've been deeply impressed with the wide variety of ways in which the class of 2020 has stepped up to serve, both in the school and in the larger community. Several of you have also volunteered your time, either through organized trips or individually in other parts of the country or internationally. Since the start of the pandemic, this commitment to service has even been more pronounced. Administrators have received numerous emails from students asking how they could help our community. Some of you have taken the initiative to help on your own, making face masks, building face shields, donating food to our local food pantries, sending supplies to our local hospitals, and so many other large and small things. The response has been truly incredible. It has made me proud to know the ways you have stepped up to help your fellow community members and to recognize those on the front lines of this global pandemic. Prior to the pandemic, we were experiencing rising inequality in our country, and that has only increased over the last few months. In Newton, we are seeing record numbers of families use the services of the food pantry, the emergency housing fund, and other social services. Some have lost jobs and others have lost significant income. As you can imagine, the magnitude of these issues is far more significant in communities with less wealth. While our current situation feels overwhelming, one of the primary ways things can feel a little less overwhelming is through service. Service is also a valuable way to learn about the complicated issues facing our society. Regardless of what you are doing next year or where you are located, there has never been a greater need for you to contribute to your community. Given the passion and commitment this class has already shown for service to others, I have no doubt you are well prepared to make a major difference. Stay well, hang in there, and good luck.
Today, we are joined by a senior from the class of 2020 with this presentation.
If someone told me back in September that my final months of high school were going to be filled with me avoiding my work, spending an absurd amount of time on Netflix, and worrying for the future, I would have said, yup, sounds about right. Who could have guessed we'd be in the middle of a global pandemic by the time graduation rolled around? Like seniors across the world, we're just part of the lucky bunch who get to call ourselves Class of 2020. I know this isn't how anyone imagined the end of our senior year to go. I spent a lot of time recently thinking about the things we're all missing. Sports, theater, senior assassins, senior pranks, prom, and most importantly, bring your dog to school day. It feels unfair that the precious time we have left with our friends has been reduced to 6 feet apart gatherings in the backs of our cars. I've come to realize, though, that it's okay to mourn the things that we have lost. Every crazy, different, wild emotion that you might have about this weird, bittersweet end to high school is valid. And it could be worse. We could have had the fire alarm go off like 20 times in one school year. But my philosophy is not to linger on the bag for too long, because I know that we still can and need to find joy. We can find joy by thinking about what high school has taught us. For me personally, I know I have learned so much from Newton South. I've learned that it takes a lot of dedication and talent, really, to write an essay in one night. I've learned that over the years, it became increasingly easier to snooze my 6:20 a.m. alarm. Sorry, A-Block Film Studies. And I've especially learned that I can go 4 whole years trying to figure out how to use my voice effectively, only to be muted on Zoom every week. The search for joy is so important now more than ever. I'm not telling you to be happy all the time because, of course, nobody is happy all of the time. Well, except maybe Mr. Reinstein? But there are still little things you can do in your own life to look for joy, like looking back at the memories that you want to cherish from years past. Remember the good times because they're important to you, not because somebody else is telling you to reflect. Sometimes looking back can help us move forward. Our journeys from freshmen to seniors have each been different, but I know one thing. We've all worked so hard to make it to this point. Be proud of everything that you have accomplished. Now, it's time for some thank yous. I want to thank my friends and my family for always loving and supporting me. I want to thank South's amazing teachers, especially the ones that I've been fortunate enough to have learned from, who taught me lessons not only in the classroom, but helped me to grow as a person. A lot of you have rallied behind us seniors in these past couple of months, and that doesn't go unnoticed. We'll miss you. To Class of 2020, I know it hasn't been an easy year. Despite this pandemic, we've still been there for each other through the tough times. Whether you know me as that random girl who spoke like way too much in your history class, or one of your closest friends, I want to thank each and every one of you. I'm proud to be graduating among you all, and I'm honored to be pre-recorded for you guys as well. Right now, we're currently not together, but the relieving truth is we're all in this together. Our 2020 vision may have failed us, but this unconventional ending to our senior years and high school careers has certainly been unforgettable. Now, I don't think it would be right to end this speech without quoting The Office, given that Newton South once was the high school of John Krasinski and BJ Novak. If anyone knows anything about me, it's that I love The Office way too much. It has been my joy for the past 4 years, as I'm sure it has been for many of you as well. A quote that I've found comforting through these times as I've watched our senior year disappear before our eyes has actually been a Dwight Schrute quote, if you can believe that. Dwight says, "Is it a crushing blow? Yes. Will I get over it? No. But life goes on." Here's to the future. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
We are privileged to have a student body that is worthy of great recognition. Today, it is our honor to recognize individuals for their superlative efforts.
Each year, the Senior Cups are awarded to 2 members of the senior class for outstanding character, service, leadership, and scholarship. The members of the senior class and the faculty select these 2 students. A permanent plaque with their names on it is hung in the administration building. It is my honor to announce that this year's Senior Cups are awarded to Caitlin Hayden and Frank Zhao. Caitlin Hayden is a rare gem who pursues all that she does with a smile. She cares deeply for those around her and is an energetic, engaged student. Invested in promoting equity, she works hard to make everyone's voice heard, balancing academics, athletics, student government, and so much more with such grace. Caitlin is a force of nature who has truly made Newton South a brighter place.
Frank Zhao is equal parts hilarious and thoughtful, determined and curious. With the powerful presence that commands the attention and respect of everyone in the room, Frank has left an indelible mark on Newton South as being someone who listens to what people want and takes action to make it happen. We feel lucky to have had the chance to know Frank Zhao.
Oh, the places you'll go.
Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away.
You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes.
You can steer yourself any direction you choose.
Kid, you'll move mountains. Today is your day.
Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up.
You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights.
Congratulations, class of 2020, from the Family Consumer Sciences and Business Department.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations, seniors.
We knew you could do it.
If you made it through this, the rest should be easy.
I have high hope for your future. Chase your dreams.
We'll miss you. Good luck with everything.
Keep dreaming.
We're so proud
of
you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
seniors!
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you, and we hope to see you soon, and we wish you the best.
Hey seniors, class of 2020, we want to wish you guys the best of luck. We wish you could see you in person. Have fun.
Congrats,
seniors! You guys did it! Congrats!
Congratulations, seniors. From all of the members of the Science, Tech, and Engineering Department, we love you guys, we miss you terribly, and we just want to make sure that we celebrate all that you've done and the wonderful time that we've had with you at Newton South High School.
We love you, we miss you. Don't be strangers. Come visit soon.
We love you and miss you, and we want to celebrate all of your time at Newton South.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I know you will do us proud. Do what you love what you do.
Thanks, seniors. We love you guys. Take good care. Congratulations.
In life,
just like now, there will be
challenges.
The good news
is that
creativity
will help to
get you through
the tough times.
Stay creative.
Newton South High School.
We love you. Yay! Congratulations!
Dear class of 2020.
You are hardworking.
You are creative thinkers.
You are kind.
You are diverse.
You are well-rounded.
You have grown in so many ways.
You have accomplished so much.
You have lost so much.
We miss you, Classic.
We miss you, Nick.
We miss you, Josh.
You have grieved.
The world has thrown many obstacles in front of you.
You have persevered.
You are strong.
You are resilient.
You have so much ahead of you.
You have a promising future.
We are so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Woo! Bye, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, seniors.
We love you.
Seniors.
Seniors.
Congratulations.
Oh, heart.
Yes. We
love
you.
class of 2020.
Congratulations,
seniors.
Do it one more time. Seniors.
Good luck.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, guys.
Awesome. We miss you.
Love you, mean it.
Congratulations, seniors.
Hey, class of 2020.
Muchas felicidades y mucha suerte para todos.
Желаю вам успехов.
Boa sorte, turma de 2020.
Auguri per la vostra laurea e tante cose belle per l'anno prossimo.
Bonne continuation et félicitations.
2020届祝你们前程似锦。
Io papai awe acque vale.
Yay!
Bravo!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Way to go!
Nice job! Nice job!
We love you, sisters!
Congratulations, class of 2020. You are awesome.
Amazing job. We love you.
We are so proud of you.
Could not be more proud. Congratulations, seniors.
We're excited to share these words from our celebrity guests.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm Jake Auchincloss, one of your city councilors, and a Newton North graduate of 2006. You all are graduating in uncertain times, and what's most necessary in times of uncertainty is courage. When I think back to the best decisions I've made in my own career, they were when I was scared by the uncertainty of a decision I was about to make and yet seized the opportunity anyway. When I tried to enlist in the Marine Corps Special Operations Program, my commanding officer laughed at me, but I went on to command a multinational special operations mission to Panama. When I first ran for the Newton City Council against an incumbent, insiders told me I was bound to lose, but I've now become the chair of the Transportation and Public Safety Committee. Take on uncertainty, don't be scared, and seize the opportunities regardless of the situation around you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm JC Monahan from NBC 10 Boston. I just want to say congratulations to all the seniors for reaching this milestone, and you're all off on exciting journeys ahead. I know you're going to get a lot of advice, so pick and choose what works for you. My advice to you would be take it slow. Don't be in a rush. You'll be amazed how quickly time goes by. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who believe in you. You're never going to please everyone, and that's okay. And finally, stay true to your values, stay true to your word, and stay true to you. There's only one you, and the world needs you. Best of luck to all of you. Congratulations again, and thank you for letting me be a small part of your celebration.
Hi everybody, I'm Congressman Joe Kennedy. I'm so sorry that we can't be together today, but I'm honored to have a moment to say a few words and share in the celebration with you. On the bright side, you can have me muted while you're watching those TikTok videos and eating your favorite breakfast from Rock's or Johnny's, and no one can judge you. In all seriousness, I know this isn't how you envisioned your time at Newton North and Newton South to come to an end when you first began this journey a few years ago. But that doesn't take away at all from what you accomplished there with those who surround you today. You strengthened an already strong community, and you built a new one. You armed yourself with the knowledge, the skills, the maturity, and now the diploma that will allow you to change our world. A world that needs you now more than it ever has before. A world that demands your curiosity and creativity as we confront a challenge unlike any other in our lifetimes. A world that cries out for your help. Class of 2020, I have no doubt that you will answer that call. So enjoy today. Go crush the stay-at-home Olympics, and then go out there and change our world.
Hello, class of 2020. We hear it's a big day for the seniors at Newton North and South.
And while we know this might not be the graduation day you envisioned, that doesn't make it any less special.
Your futures are incredibly bright. We know you've worked so hard for the past 4 years, and nothing can take that away.
Just remember the lessons of the last few months, how you worked harder to exceed under tough circumstances, worked harder to connect when you couldn't be together, and worked harder to help your community when they needed you most.
So, congratulations from the Eye Opener team and all of us here at News Center 5.
We truly can't wait to see what you do next.
What's up, class of 2020? This is Jason Hare, class of 94 at Newton North. I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you guys for Newton North and Newton South. You made it. I know it's bittersweet, and I know this is not how you were intending your graduation to go, but do yourself a favor. Remember how you're feeling now. Write down how you're feeling, because you're going to tell your friends about this for years to come, your kids, their kids. These are stories you're going to want to tell for better or worse. So I'm proud of you guys. All of Newton is proud of you guys. Go Lions, go Tigers, go class of 2020. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Newton South and Newton North graduating classes of 2020. If I could give you one piece of advice, make sure that if you take a temp job, when you're out there in the real world, be very careful about fire safety. If you start a fire, they might call you fire guy wherever you go for the rest of your life. Maybe that's just me. Congratulations, everyone.
Warm greetings to you all from Bethesda, Maryland. My name is Tony Fauci, and I'm a physician, medical researcher, and director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at the National Institutes of Health. I also have a second day job as a member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force. Although I am unable to be with you in person today, I am delighted to have this opportunity to congratulate the outstanding graduates in the high school class of 2020. Currently, our lives have been upended by a truly historic global pandemic, one for the history books. I am profoundly aware that graduating during this time and virtually, without your friends, classmates, and teachers close by, is extremely disappointing at best. However, please hang in there. We need you to be smart, strong, and resilient. With discipline and empathy, we will all get through this together. Good progress is being made by the scientific community worldwide to develop effective interventions to fight this pandemic. I am optimistic that we will succeed. Although the road to some sort of normality will be neither fast nor easy, I am heartened every day by the extraordinary selflessness of healthcare and other frontline workers, and by all of you who are doing your part by staying home, physically distancing, and wearing masks to protect yourselves, your loved ones, and your communities. As you move into the next phase of your lives, know that we will prevail and get through these unsettling times. In traveling this difficult and often painful journey, our experience in responding to the challenge of COVID-19 is providing an opportunity for us to not only imagine, but to actually create a healthier, more prepared, and more equitable world. I hope you will be part of helping to reach that goal. And so, congratulations, enjoy, and be well as you celebrate this wonderful milestone. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
As we celebrate our seniors, we recognize the talent and appreciate the diligence of our students during this performance. What's the buzz, South?
Tell me
are proud of our student leadership and welcome them with these words.
Happy online graduation, class of 2020. It's been a couple of challenging, confusing, and painful months for us all. But that doesn't discredit the hard work and good times we've had as a uniquely positive and passionate class. That's why, as class officers and as classmates, we're looking forward.
It goes without saying, the 2020 graduates have been through the unimaginable. One day, on the verge of our long-awaited and deserved senior slump season. The next, skimming over a lengthy email that in conclusion conveys one message. Our 12 years of schooling, and most importantly high school, ended at 2:35 on a random Thursday in March, and we didn't even know it. The graduates of 2020 came into a world in crisis, and we are now making one of the most important transitions in a young adult's life in another crisis. And yet, all of our smiling faces and enthusiastic videos made it to the screen. We have accomplished what is already a difficult task with all odds against us. The class of 2020 is resilient, determined, and unstoppable. There is no limit to the success that awaits us when the odds are in our favor.
We can't go on without thanking our fantastic advisors, Ms. Speciale and Ms. Macadino. They worked so hard to help us be efficient, and they were always there for us.
We as class officers wanted to create a senior gift that would help Newton South students next year with new safety measures. UV lamps will be installed in the locker rooms as well as the gym, and refillable wipes and disinfectants will also be present throughout the day.
The UV light sanitation lamps, along with the refillable wipes and disinfectants, will allow for students to use the weight room and the gyms throughout the school year. We hope that in this new era of COVID-19, community exercise at Newton South remains a constant.
As the class office, we'd like to thank Dr. Martin, Miss Fine, and Mr. Lee. This year, Dr. Martin has been an integral support system for the class office, acting as a liaison between our class and the administration, as well as helping turn many of our ideas into reality. We also wanted to thank Miss Fine and Mr. Lee for being our past class advisors. Without their help and support over the last few years, we would not have been able to accomplish so much of our agenda.
And now, our class of 2020 graduates.
Kidus Afterwork. Hessa Ali Almazrui. Emily Clara Otter. Amit Avieli. Jabez Langston Beauvoir. Christine Bednars. Zachary C. Berger. Tyne Burke. Bryce Miles Cadrain. Joshua Cafaro. Justin Lee Kassler. Maya Anna Sisnell. Samantha Janelle Corden. Shoshana Grace Dansinger. Jacob Michael Dechter. Isabel M. DeFranco. Michael Anthony Legere DeFranco. Eric M. Donlin. Aaliyah Selena Dorismond. Wilmia Lillian Dorismond. Michael David Danievsky. Kyla Paige Dutton. Mirto Emanuelito. Divine Celestina Falconer. Adonis Leandro Fernandez Cabral. Marlon De Silva Ferreira. Gabriel Scott Finkelstein. Jaja Adami Foster. Kyla Yireh Frazier. David Ephraim Gerard. Rosie Louise Glastra. Emily Rebecca Goldstein. Benjamin Zachary Gribov. Liat Grutman. Lily Rose Gillette. Elyird Hajimihale. Mark Hao Yin Higgins. Gemma Alice Hill. Lucy Nodler Jenks. Paul John. Daniel Antorn Jones. Maya Lee Joseph. Rebecca Hannah Kaplan. Leah Farrell Castor. Alexandra Rachel Kedney. Won Kyung Kim. Karen Chung Kohane. Jaden Kamenik. Matthew Kenji Kanishi. Jacob Beckman Lawton. Casey Wei-Yun Lee. Matthew Chang-Hyun Lee. Hector Daniel Lemus Mesa. Seung Lin. Michael Adam Lipoff. Zachary Philip Lipoff. Jiaming Liu. Kyle Lowe. Kyle Alexander Loisel, Edward Fernandez Luis, Alexander Soea MacArthur, Alex Michael Marianen, Max John Marianen, Emily Singo Miao, Pegasadat Mirkani, Ali Moenzad, Carrie Yamalet Mongu, Caroline Margaret Murray, Oliver Penn Newman, Aidan Idmahand O'Byrne, Emily Rachel Oaklis, Samuel Dean Orelowitz, Dennis Pechersky, Raphael Pellegrin, Luke Hui Peng, Sebastian Woodruff Pike, Sarah Maureen Pudofoli, Sunai Preval, Gideon Luis Rabson, Jordan Alexis Rochelle, Benjamin Reinstein, Matthew Reinstein, Adalia Sioni Rodriguez, Ian Johannes Roper, Madeline Nicole Rufo, Tyler John Russell, Elijah Samuel Duranzio Sarvi, Camille Schnaas Barrero, Annette Teresa Sebastian, Aaron Anthony Seek, Nicole Shu, Daniel Michael Sivichenko, Emma Louise Sondergaard Jensen, Jalen Spence, Jessica Stephen, Sebastian Stuparich Noel, Sky Park Tausig, Melisha Bopala Thermo, Amari Bernice Turner, Allison Stella Walsh, Rebecca Margaret Webb, Rachel Luasin Way, Andrew Jonathan Weinfeld, Iris Weinstock, Eliana Claire Weissman, Mark Joshua Weitzman, Julie May Wise, William Haiming Shu, Kelvin Aviel Yuxi, Ethan UNC Zhang,
Trey Andrews, Margot Andrew, Michael Anthony Bagdasarian, Harry Sekyun Baker, Perry Barrist, Christina Jewel Bartley, Sandra Baskin, Celeste Adrian Bertrand, Isabella Denise Bertrand, Abigail Lerner Betzalel, Lamia Fakrudin Bat, Laura Margaret Broadus, Adeline Maria Busa, Peter Anthony Capitalupo, Emiliano Chaboya Mosqueda, Alessio James Chawla, Alice Xiaowei Chen, Zechi Chen, Daniel Seamus Collins, Alicia Gina Dung, Jonathan Edelman, Kimia Amber Essam, Edmund Dean Engelman, Robin Jacqueline Engelman, Jeremiah Pierre Eugene, Oladele Balade, Zoe Athena Fayad, Jonathan Fisher, Nicholas Jacob Fisher, Charlotte Patricia Jean Fleck, Isabel Mary Flessas, Joanna Folta, Justin Y. Fung, Anna Mae Foster, Shayna Yael Kafanovich, Harrison Stewart Gaylord, Theodore Hunter Gaylord, Grant George Geierhahn, Jacob Noah Glick, Kevin Gonzalez, Matthew Irving Gonzalez, Sophie Sussman Goodman, Yannick Eva Gordon, Oliver Charles Gower, Gabriel Noah Alicia Grossman, Dora Germazi, Nicholas Hatsis Shoch, Camilla Erica Hayao, Calvin Todd Heberlein, Theodore Michael Hilton, He Tzu-chin, Kyle William Hooker, Felix Alexander Schiff, Evan Edward Hua Shu, Gordon Huang, William Huang, Ethan Thomas Jakunski, Jessica Helena Jiang, Elizabeth Sun-Young Jin, Nicholas Rana Kadayala, Audrey Amelia Kissen, Isabel Karen Klein, Sherry Zian Ho, Eliana Catherine Kronitz, Isabel Kunzel, Jonathan Frank Kudikov, Caleb Andre Lazar, Aya Levior, Miley Yishuan Liu, Casey Charles Laurent, Sydney Tianyi Ma, Sean Ashkan Marashi, Adelaide Bryn Marple, Taylor Janice Martin, Ashok Melkonian, Margaret Irene Mixer, Douglas Hungkok Moy, Edward Graham Murray, Finn Edmund O'Rourke, Marina Liberati Ungaro, Noah Irwin Oppenheim, Alexander Ortega, Lexi Grace Pake, Ajane Alyssa Phillips, Maya Radanjik Sabag, Joseph Rasaman, Elijah Matthew Richardson, Gal Rocabado Sperber, Julia Pearl Ronkin, Samantha Riley Rosenberg, Brian Scott Samuels, Abhishek Isaac Stunep Silam, Diego Andres Segura, Simone Deering Simon, Samantha Rose Chevelle, Maxwell Alexander Shiner, Audrey Grace Schuler, Jennifer Schumann, Claire France Slack, Adina Michelle Smith, Miracle Janae Smith, Lyle James Spitz, Navan Ayaniku Stewart Okila, Samuel Paul Taylor, Gillian Charlton Tobin, Matthew Tobiel Walensky, Richana Wangsakan, Elias Borden Wheeler, Larissa Danielle Williams, Candace Yang, Cameron Connolly Youngblood, Nachuan Zhao, Angie Ju, Gabriela Ribeiro Zinamensky,
Yuval Agam, Emanike Febuchukwu Anabagu, Dylan William Arkowitz, Jacob Gillen Arkowitz, Hannah Goncalves Askenazi, David Armenik Bantikian, Mark Louis Barboni, Adam Christopher Bernhardt, Ella Marie Biggs, Isabel Kaylee Bowling, Madeline Lyle Bray, John Roll, Maximus Corridon Brown, Joshua Richard Verweiler, Jonathan Michael Bullis, Lily Elizabeth Bird, Sampson Levy Cantor, Emma Joyce Carlson, Amber Enriquez Cassidy, Lily Inwook Che, Crystal Chow, Jordan Kurt Cohen, Joseph Eli Cohen, Matthew Winston Cole, Eleanor Claire Creedon, Danielle Marie Denisco, Gavin Ronald Dinsmore, Ethan Cole DeTulio, Charlotte Catherine Doran, Netta Dror, Ritika Rasonia Dudani, Harris Owen Liturgy Eagle, Yusuf Ellie, Kate Susanna Esbin Shade, Kevin Eshwara, Annika Desai Fior, Holly Jane Foster, Alan Frischman, Amit Fudin, Parker Douglas Bay Fife Kiernan, Michael Anthony Gaffney, Lillian Rose Gage, Chirag Gango Padai, Carlos Tito Garcia Marswash, Nina Georgia Gilbert, Heather Beth Goldman, James David Goodfriend, Ilana Shira Greenstein, Theodore John Harsham, Caitlin Marie Hayden, Jack Christopher Hegarty, Aiden Curtin Hitchens, Johnny Nicole Howard, Alan Kwong, Grace Kwong, Roy Inbar, Zachary Viet Iwatsuki, Peter Carson Janoski, Maya K. Johnston, Mia C. Kamen, Mark Kardashev, Yellen Kim, Yekaterina Kladova, Simone Isabella Klein, Ethan Gabriel Kopf, Evan David Koss, Daria Kudryavtseva, Claire Webster Lattimore, Duck Lee, Cassandra Somyi Lee, Christina Hyung Lee, Michael Dimitri Leffer, Jasmine Chongshi Liu, Amanda Page Lookner, Michael Lavovsky, Mason Robert Marion. Shelley Marshak. Masa Mustafa Musri. Yazid Mustafa Musri. Christopher Evan Menz. Naveed John Mesjan. Ida Uldaz Motadayan Aval. Tamar Nagar. Mark Edward Nazaro. Tomaz Nelson. Spencer Lang Nesta. Nicholas Saunders O'Brien. Jacob Carey Ohanian. Claire Elizabeth Olson. Nicholas Austin Pang. Anna Elizabeth Parsons. Cameron William Parsons. Hanlon Alexander Hall. Edie Francesca Patino. Samuel Chen Chen. Catherine Waldo Radigan. Maya Rebecca Rhodes Croft. Dakira Olivette Richardson. Maxim Leon Rosnarita. Charlotte Breed Atkinson Saunders. Jacob Gunnar Schwartz. Joshua Louis Shapiro. Harrison Spencer Scheinkoff. Joshua Leo Schen. Jack Donovan Shepard. Lila Kate Sherman. Mitchell Elon Schuster. Jillian Paige Steinberg. Jalad Stessel. Jonathan Benson Stolo. Deja Siobhan Strader. Jack Thomas Sullivan. Minghan Sun. Nora Rachel Swidey. Elizabeth Anya Sipek. Anna Elizabeth Tandanitsky. Aram Timothy Tasjan. Kate Ashby Taylor. Aaron Satskis. Alexandros Vambacas. Isabella Maria Castro Villafuerte. Callie Xiaotao Ware. Raekwon Keith Washington. John Argyes Wendland. Nicholas Alexander Wilson Thayer. Margaret Elizabeth Winters. Jessica Wu. James Hill Wiley. Amy Wei Xiao. Wing Ting Ellen Yung. Nicholas Christopher Yu. Michaela Isabel Udelman. Kingshawn Zhang. Anna Yani Zhong. Melly Yan Zhong. Winston Ao Zhang,
Itai Elhanan Abramovich, Erin Elizabeth Acosta, Jacob Balanov, Ellie Yona Berman, Alana Joelle Borer, Luke Jackson Boyd, Lucas Michael Polchinski, Frederick David Campbell, William Carlisle, Lucia Cataldo, Maya Ariel Chelminsky, Andrew Chung, Ariel Rose Cohen Oliveira, Catherine Lu Deng, Anicia Jada Ellis, Isaac John Enelama, Sydney May Ang, Edward Martin Fleming, Alicia Newbeck Floros, Aiden Elijah Flynn, Jason Tyler Garb, Benjamin David Geezer, Isabel Gilchrist, Andrew Jacob Goldberg, Denisha Goldman, Carlos Andres Gomez Rivas, Leah Goodkin, Shoshana Nan Gordon, Catherine Maria Grigoriev, Catherine Elizabeth Gundel, Ethan James Hayward, Mitchell Joseph Healy, Giselle Horman, Nija Jasanice Howard, Lee Min Wong, Demetrius James Huff, Daekyung Wang, Maya Renee Jean-Marie, Frank Yishen Zhao, Dominic Shine Johnston, Maya Lily Khan, Nina Marav Khan, Stella Capadani, Yoav Capeludo, Grace Anna Carl, Daiki Kim, Anna Sima Heiju Kim, Sarah Ariel Harim Kim, Alexander Christopher Klapes, Aaron Ruben Korsunski, Gregory Ozernoy Cooperman, Alexandre Leon Cooperwasser, Ryan Joseph Landrigan, Brent Dick Jung Lee, Jason Ruben Lewis, Raquel Simone Lewis Busset, Michael Lesnin, Coco Colette Sue Laritier, Jamin Liu, Jing Liu. Joshua Y. Liu. Eliza Goodfriend Madigan. Malcolm Archer McGraw. Xenia Wang McClanahan. Anderson Syed Mirafzali. Sarah Ada Modiano. Brianna Raquel Moran. Carissa Lok Yi Moy. Samuel Joseph Nahar. Anoka Nakano. Olivera Surgeon Nedeljkovic. Oliver Gordon Nichols. Fionn John Duncan O'Connor. Elizabeth Grace O'Neill. Charlotte Vivian Osborne. Benjamin Matan Ovadia. Brian Park. Jae Won Park. Taylor Jane Patterson. Sophia Edith Kachan. Marcos Philip de Barros Pisana. Jonah Miles Reisner. Nate Avi Reisner. Anna Jun Rivkind. Carl Angelo Rodriguez. Lev Rosenberg. Kavian Sebastian Sabery. Tomer Solomon. Jacqueline Shoshana Sasson. Olivia May Sheff. Odelia Schwartzman. Dori Shacham. Caleb Anthony Shane. Jiwan Sean. Mia Elizabeth Shursky. Naima Shireen Simpson. Jared Maxwell Small. Fletcher Kelly Smith. Aria Grace Sonderling. Alicia Marianne Stadnicki. Andrew Kenneth Stadnicki. Dylan Suckerman. Jacob Dominic Schwartzevich. Gustav Johannes Terhar. Benjamin Ekstrom Todreas. Abigail Samantha Verga. Jason Zhen Wang. Jennifer Jafu Wang. Meredith Kate Fantuzzi Wellborn. Jacqueline Alexi Williams. Sage Autumn Winkler. Ashley Michelle Wolin. Ina Suan Wong. Milin Wu. Janbo Yang. Dina Riva Zeldin. Olga Jijin. Stephen Jing Jun Zhao.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. As our students embark on the next phase of their journey, we close with these words.
So congratulations, Newton South High School, class of 2020, family and friends. It's been quite a year, to be sure. Much of what you expected about how your senior year was to unfold suddenly was not available to you. Of all of those things that did not happen, spring seasons, performances, proms, internships, travels abroad, I'll venture to say that the most challenging has been the forced distance between you and your classmates. I know that's been the most challenging aspect of this for my colleagues and me. We find joy through your energy and through our teamwork. Finding that energy like this through a screen is better than nothing, but it's also painful. I'm reminded of a passage in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, where the hero, Frodo Baggins, in a moment of despair, says to his friend and advisor, Gandalf the Wizard, "I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had ever happened." And I think often of Gandalf's response. He said, "So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that has been given to us." These are stark times in our country. There's the pandemic that is impacting members of our community disproportionately, and the persistent racist events that are symptoms of wounds that have never healed. I wish we were conveying you into a world of peace and harmony instead of one of strife and pain. But as Gandalf says, that's not for me to decide. I am, however, heartened by the incredible show of resilience and strength you have shown all of us as you have persevered through this incredibly challenging time to arrive at the end of this portion of your path. And we, the people of this world, are so fortunate to have you, the graduating class of Newton South 2020, leaving your high school years ready to embark on the next stage of your journey, deciding what to do with the time that has been given to you. We all wish you good health and steady progress on the next part of your path. We need you now more than ever. So it is with tears of pride and joy that I say, as you end your Newton South journey and begin anew, please remember that being wise doesn't mean knowing the answers, but knowing when to ask for help. And please know that we are saying good luck, but not goodbye, and that we will always be here for you, both to celebrate and console, to cheer and assist whenever you have need of us. You will always be family.
Real hot girl. Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes. Ay, look, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing.
Soldier boy, tell me.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the
Let's go. Hi. I needed some with some bop in it. Let's go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watched it swerving. That whip had a cop in it. My bitch got good, fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with you, I'm a hot.
switching positions, you feel surrounded. Tell me where you want your gift, girl. Girl, you know I've been fiending. Wake up in the late night, been dreaming about your loving. Girl, you know
Wait. Renegade. Go. Got one. Go.
I get it wide, I get the party lit outside. I get it crunk, I get it wide, I get the party lit outside.
left hand first, put your right hand on top. Now, mob, yeah, mob. Left hand first, now put your right hand on top. Now, mob.
I gotta ask him, 'cause if I don't, it's poppin'. I don't know, it's poppin'. Let's go. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? It's in my lip gloss is poppin'. My lip gloss is cool. All the boys keep jocking, they chase me after school. Mac, L'Oreal, yep, cause I'm worth it. Oh, the way I put it on so perfect. Wipe the corners of my mouth so I work it. When I walk down the hallway, they can't say nothing. Oh, 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 my lips so luscious. The way I spice it up with the Mac brushes. L'Oreal got them woke watermelon crushes. That's probably the reason all these boys got crushes. What you know?
Boys are back.